We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ian Desmond is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Here comes the first pitch.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Frank Chavez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dean sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dean is there and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In the air to straightaway right. Chavez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Brandon Dean. Drilled right back up the middle. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like at the plate, Ryan Braun. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dean racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's the catcher Salvador Perez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dean has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Eric Ramirez. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Ramirez.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Mark Reynolds. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Chavez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. The 2-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he set down, 1 away. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance.
Fielder,
Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Right on the corner. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman Nolan.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Chavez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Frank Chavez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frank Chavez.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Shot toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dean moves over. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Dean. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And into left field for a one-out hit. Striding in once again, Eric Ramirez.
Designated hitter, Eric.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Reynolds.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Hosmer, a double play. And in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Desmond has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Demetrius Diaz.
Demetrius Diaz.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dean is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Burns on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 9.
Ready for another shot now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 3-1. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the with Merrifield next to hit. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready once again, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Striding in once again, Frank Chavez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Too high. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run. With a leadoff triple.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tyson.
Whoa. Now pitching for the Royals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding forward now. Eric David Dahl come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That's a big fastball, obviously.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mark
The slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Burns posts under it, makes the play, 1 away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. In now, Ian Desmond. No hits in Carlos Gonzalez. Will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit. And he'll do so in a big.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's running towards second. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
A designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Demetrius. A new pitcher set to take. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dean is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Perez is on his way home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the two-out triple.
Shortstop, number 2.
So stepping in, Alcides Escobar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 20.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. And he's coming off a 2-run homer. Chris Withrow gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Brandon Dean is looking for Gerardo Parra. We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moustakas digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit in the air out to left field. Parra has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Frank Chavez. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a runner at first now with 1 away and standing in. So they'll go to the bullpen now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Pitch outside, the throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this will be fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Brian Braun now. He'll be the one to get us going here. Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Reynolds is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Tampa Bay Rays, two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second. And third now with some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Parra has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Lucas Duda. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Parra. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Back up the middle. Seager scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Toll
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And there's out number 1. Now at the plate, number 35. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too cut.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he was trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2. In is Gerardo Parra. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. At the plate, Joe Mauer. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Miller.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. Toll's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
0-2, here it is. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Slow little roller to third. To his right, Rendon, and he's set down 1 away. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Ramos, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Chase Utley. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Chase Utley.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit out towards second. Miller is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Andrew Tolles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get in there safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 35. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Here's Corey Seager. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now, as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Dan Jennings enters from the pen in just the second inning. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Dan Jennings.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. This for Utley at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Lucas.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Lucas Duda is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's a Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morrison racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rendon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded back up the middle. Miller's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Morrison is there, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Seager gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
So stepping in,
Shortstop.
Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harper going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos.
40.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramos.
From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kor-Mars.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. First baseman
number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And a throw behind the runner at third, but he'll be in there easily. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave it.
Leading
is the
off
second
fourth for the
baseman.
Dodgers, second baseman, number 26.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Way in front of a great slider that time. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Duffy ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Marcell Ozuna
starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rich Hill is going to take over here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Eric Ramirez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
second baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Miller.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's safe. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, so coming to the plate, number 35. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he throws the fastball by. I am here, 0-1. Franklin Gutierrez.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 28. Franklin.
New pitcher set to take over.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 54, Sergio Romo.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
The batter, number 5.
He's set.
Shortstop.
Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Duffy takes it in. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. In now is Anthony Rendon. He hit a sac fly earlier. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. In is Gerardo Parra, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park.
Batter number 7, designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Brandon Morrow is on his way to the mound, and this is
number 17.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Duffy is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... The First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Hosmer.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. Yimi Garcia. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cole on the move. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Riding in once again, Eric Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A little bouncer. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready once again, Chase Utley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He waits. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times. Man. He's got a big lead, got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Steve Cishek takes over on the mound here with no.
Number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. From the stretch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now. Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
First baseman.
from the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Too high. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Cishek's ready. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. Chris Hatcher.
Ramos.
First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. He's set. Here's the 2-2. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Fielder. Right.
Xavier Cedeno will come on in relief here.
Number 31, Xavier Cedeno.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman,
coming to the plate
6,
now, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Gerardo Parra. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Yasiel Puig will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Throws it on. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The right fielder.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Logan Morrison stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter number 3.
So digging in now, Eric Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Utley will make the catch to retire. So striding in, Joe Mauer. He'll see what he can do. Chris Taylor will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in. Andrew Toll.
Left fielder, Andrew.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Forsythe rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Alex Colomé enters here looking to get the final out.
Now pitching for the Rays.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they were trying to pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Chris Bryant now. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Harper is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Settling in now, Brad Miller. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This one's flared out toward left. Cole will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager will start things out against Alex Colomé. Will try to close the door in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hard liner toward short, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A quick out number 1. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled straight back. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 9 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Jennings. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Rich Hill. He falls to 2-1.